When I was a kid, the field by our house was the place to play. We referred to it as the field when we were talking about it. It was the battlefield. It was our raceway. It was basically our kingdom. We would build forts and chase grasshoppers and squirrels. I don't know how many millions of grasshoppers I caught in that field. But it was awesome. And we had a dirt bike track in that field that was the stuff of lore, right? Now, the legend goes, because I was not there that day, but I have it on good authority from friends that were, that kids from the other side of the neighborhood were on the bike track and they were just seeing who could jump the furthest. So, bike jumping always drew a crowd. And as the kids from the other neighborhood jumped, the last kid that jumped would mark the next kid, and he'd go out there and he'd draw a line in the sand with his shoe to mark how far he would go. So one kid, I'm not going to tell you his name, but he pedaled like his life depended on it. He was ready to beat that record. And he hit that ramp at full speed, lifted off. And for a moment, he was flying through the air. But he was going so fast, he kind of overshot the landing, clearing the backside of the ramp. And he landed on the flat spot. So full impact, right? Problem was, his bike had no seat. So the bike shot up, and well, let's say that maybe his future family took a hit that day. And the way I understand it, his screams echoed across the entire field, obviously. So he dropped his bike, he hobbled away, hobbled home, and nobody ever really found out how bad it was. And he never really talked about it. But he became legend. And from that day forward, he was always known as Obi-One Cajone.